Hey everyone, welcome back to another JadaToys review. Today we're looking at the Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers, Cammy White. Here she is in the same type of packaging that JadaToys has been using for all of their Street Fighter figures, and I like it. It looks like an arcade machine. You got the joysticks, the buttons, all that good stuff. There she is with her art from the game itself. There's the Ultra Street Fighter 2 logo. Cammy, 13 plus, warning, don't eat the small parts. Here's the side here. It shows where she's from, her fighting style, and in different languages. There's the character lineup from the game itself. There she is in a singular pose on the back of the box as well. Standard stuff. Looks great. It's just the typical box they've been using, but I really enjoy it. I think it's a neat little way to kind of show the characters showcased inside the box. So there's that, and let's get her out of the packaging. Okay, so here she is out of the packaging, and she comes with a couple different things. We have the alternate head sculpt. Get a nice look at that. Looks pretty good. She's got the long pigtails, which are actually kind of posable. So you can put her in some action poses with her kind of hair up in the air if she's, doing an attack or something like that. Nice red paint on the hat. It's off to the side. Looks really good. Got a couple of extra hands here. One for each side. Try to get it to focus. There you go. Kind of like her salute hand. You gotta be real careful with these right here. The peg that goes into the arm. Haven't tried it yet, so we'll see how tough that is. It wasn't too bad on Guile. The hands actually went in pretty good. There we go. There's her open palm salute that she does. Or hand gesture, I guess you could say. You could probably get her in some type of salute as well. And here is the cannon drill effect. You could also use it you could probably do like a front kick. Either way, it doesn't really matter, but it's pretty neat. All these figures come with some type of energy effect. Hadouken, Sonic Boom, Fei Long's Flaming Rising Dragon Kick, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that. If you guys know the real name, comment down below. Let me know what it's called. But it looks really good. And here she is out of the packaging. Check her face sculpt. Head moves side to side. It's on a ball joint, like most of these other figures are. There's one thing I forgot to mention in the last video with Guile. Well, she actually doesn't have it. I thought she had a butterfly joint. Guile actually has one, but she does not. So there are certain poses you probably can't get her into. But you have a bicep swivel up here. Double jointed elbow, although the one on this one on my right side, it doesn't want to bend very well, and you got to be really careful with that. Like I've always said, if you need to, just, adjust or just put some hot or warm water on it for a few minutes. And it should work. This one's actually good. Actually, her right, my left. Mine works fine. But you can see, double jointed. It's really good. Again, bicep swivel. You've got the wrist. You can also curl or go backwards. Let's see. You have the waist swivel as well. She can do some crazy good dynamic poses, just like Guile as well. Thigh swivel, back and forth. She can kick about that high before you really start to test the joints. She can go back that far. Double jointed knee as well. Looks a little better than what Guile had, only because it's a skin tone color. It's not pants like Guile had on. The toe pivot. It's more of a shin pivot, or ankle rather, sorry. Ankle pivot is like this. Guile can do it too, once again. I didn't want to test it too hard with the without breaking the joint. And you've got the swivel here as well. And of course the shin can spin a 360. Same for the other side. Again, you gotta be really careful with these until you soak the joints in warm or hot water. I used to do hot water for about 30 seconds to a minute, and it's good. She can do the splits, just like Guile. Again, really good posing for these figures. But she's got some really good poses. I'm sure you guys can come up with some. I mean, honestly, you can just look up any type of poses that these characters can do, and you'll be able to put them in some fight poses. So I really like this figure. The only thing I would have a criticism of is there's no butterfly joint. It's weird. I think action figures that are in a fighting game line, they should have a butterfly joint in the shoulders. Although hers may be more of a restriction of how large her chest is, like the whole shoulder area, kind of like some of the others, the male characters, they have butterfly joints. Here's Guile in comparison. So I think the scaling's pretty good. Guile's a pretty tall guy. He's over 6 foot, I believe, like 6'2", 6'3" in the game. But you can see he's got the butterfly. So when your characters can move their arms in and out like that, and I think they scale together pretty well. So let's pull Guile out of here, put him back up here on the shelf. But I really think she's a really nice addition to the super portion of the original characters. I'll toss up some photos towards the end of the video if you want to see how she looks with the different accessories. I can pop the head off here. Very easy. It's a good ball joint. Just don't force parts where they don't belong as far as posing goes. Snaps in pretty good. One of the better ball joints in the neck. So Cammy's got the moves. She quickly became a favorite back when Super first launched. And, you know, the whole brainwashing by Bison and all that good stuff. Great figure. I'm going to have to figure out how this goes on. I honestly did not check. It looks like, yeah, it looks like it just kind of pegs into the foot or the boot and just kind of holds it in place. It looks like it should have come with a stand, but they decided not to at the last minute. You can see the hole, the peg hole right here. You could probably just use one of the other characters if you're not using it for them. Use it for Cammy instead, you know? So, real quick, let's take the wrist or the hand out of the wrist here. Again, works really well. Again, just don't break your figures, guys. Be gentle with them. Too many horror stories of people breaking their figures and then blaming it on the toy. Kind of a weird pose, but yeah, it's a really weird pose. I think it's supposed to go more like this. So, but yeah, overall, I like this figure. It's really good. It's not perfect. Again, my biggest criticism is just not having the butterfly joint. I wish it did. I wish more characters, more action figures had them. It really, for me personally, it kind of adds a level of, I wouldn't say quality, but just that little bit extra. That little bit extra that you're looking for in fighting game character action figures. So overall, I recommend it. It's a nice addition to the line if you're looking to get all these. They're pretty much readily available. You don't really have to pay any scalper prices as of right now. I would jump on them if you see them, especially at Walmart, Target. Amazon usually has them in stock. So definitely check that out. I'll leave a link down below. It's an affiliate link. For me, it will help me out if you guys purchase the figure or any of the figures through those links. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.